you don't know who I am Dr. Edward. You may have seen my face before. I'm sorry Zach couldn't be here on the show today. He had other plans. So, I figured today, why not I, Dr. Edward, host today? So now, this question is coming from... Huh?
Dr. Edward, what are you doing?
Whoa, hey, wait, come on, I'm sorry.
Oh, what do you think this is? Huh? This is not the 4-year anniversary of Ardening 2 or whatever. This is Italian Sniper 4-year anniversary Q&A.
Italian Sniper? Who is that?
Who are you?
I'm Italian Sniper.
Oh, my mistake. Why can't I be in any of your videos? All you have me do is play some stupid character in Ardening, okay? That's all I'm good for to you, is just Dr. Edward, the one who turns people into zombies. Can't I do anything else for once? Can I play a good guy?
Well, I don't know what else to use you for, man. You gotta go, okay? Because I gotta do this Q&A. Them viewers, they're counting on me.
Okay, fine. Do your thing.
Thank you. What's going on, you guys? This is Zach. Welcome to my Q&A. Yeah, my latest one for the 4-year anniversary of Italian Sniper. I got a good amount of questions here to answer, so yeah, I figured we'd get this started. So I think this first question we'll jump to comes from, what's your name? Punk Agent. And they asked, what are your favorite YouTube channels to watch? Really? We could be here all day, okay? I watch a lot. Sometimes I like watching, like, commentary reaction videos, like, such as, you know, channels like, Leafy is Here, or Birdman, or, you know, people like them. They're really hilarious. I do like to watch, like, reality type videos too, like McJuggernuggets. I actually plan on reviewing one of his series. I'll still probably get around to be doing that sometime, but we'll see. But that is something I do want to start doing, is review films and stuff. So yeah, yeah, those are some channels I like to watch. Other than that, I like to watch, like, game news and music news and reviews and such. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. This next question comes from AlitaXU, and they asked, do you have a Spotify playlist so we can stalk you there? Also, since I'm new here, why did you start making YouTube videos? As far as Spotify goes, I've actually never had Spotify for like a few months now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I really should reinstall it. Because, you know, that's how I found a lot of bands' discography and such. Like, that's how I listened to the majority of In Flames albums and even Meshuggah, you know, etc. So, yeah, I mean, I've used Spotify here and there. You know, thanks to Spotify, I listened to a lot of Insomnium's work, and because of that, I really loved it. As far as Spotify goes, I don't have it right now. Why did I start making YouTube videos? I don't know. I was always interested in reviews and such, but the whole Italian Sniper thing was kind of the reason how this channel kind of started, like, back in 2013, or, yeah, so that would have been 4 years ago. Back when the first Italian Sniper came out, you know, after that, you know, a lot of you were expecting a part 2. Part 2 didn't come out till 2015. Waited 2 years for the second part. But yeah, I remember within that time, especially within late 2013 and early 2014, people were kind of like, okay, when's Italian Sniper Part 2 gonna be out? You know, and it really, and the thing that bothered me the most about that is, like, people thought that I guess people kind of had this idea that I was in control of that series, like, I was the one that made that series happen, which I kind of did, but I was only a storyteller. I didn't edit that or anything. Italian Sniper Part 1. That was before I even knew how to do editing and such. Yeah, then we finally got around to be doing Part 2 a couple years later. So I just want to let you guys know that the reason that Part 2 came out so much longer, like took so long to come out, it wasn't because of me, okay? You know, I was not in control of its release. I wish I could have released it a couple days after Part 1, but it's whatever. But we did get it done, and it's really good, I gotta say. So, yeah, and then ever since then, I wanted to experiment with other series and stuff. You know, Ardening, like after, you know, doing Italian Sniper Origins, you know, I was like, let's try a new series titled Ardening, a zombie series, and ever since then, I feel like Ardening is like the center of the series on this channel. Like, that's like the biggest series on my channel. Just the entire, all of the Ardenings. That's why I started making YouTube videos. I hope that answered your question. This next question comes from The Unpredictable, and they asked, where do you see your channel in 5 years? Oh, wow, that's a good question. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if this channel will still be going on in 5 years. As much as I hate saying that, but I'm hoping to get a career in filmmaking. So I think I will. It's either I'm going to do this more or less. I mean, it's going to be one of those within that time. I honestly don't know, man. It's really hard to figure that out, where my channel is going to be in 5 years. So yeah, I really don't know the answer to that one. This next question comes from Tony Bibbins. What are the bands you're wanting to see perform in concert? Well, a lot of you guys know I haven't seen Demon Hunter yet, so of course I'd like to see them, because they're like one of my favorite bands. So of course I would love to see Demon Hunter, and another band I'd really like to see is In Flames, because they are also one of my favorite bands. I'd like to see them too. I'd also like to see Metallica, even though their concerts are pretty packed. They can really pack in a crowd, so, and I don't do well with that, so, but I'd like to see them nonetheless. I think they'd be really good live. I kind of would like to see Starset too. I think I've never actually heard them live. I haven't like seen any videos of them live or anything, but I'm sure they'd be really great. So yeah, to answer your question, Demon Hunter, In Flames, Metallica, and Starset. Those are probably the bands I'd like to see live. This next question comes from Xbox Player Dude. How's your game channel coming? Getting any new games this spring? As far as my game channel's coming, honestly, not very good. A lot of you know that I hardly ever upload on that channel. But with that said, I think I'm just going to cover all game stuff on this channel. I think I'm just going to let that channel go, okay? I'll still keep the videos up on that channel because, you know, just to have them. Yeah, game channel's not doing too good. I mean, I can't keep up with 2 channels, okay? I just want this channel, okay? So I think whenever I do game stuff, I think I will put them on this channel, because I hardly ever do game stuff as it is. And I figured, okay, so why not just do little bit of game stuff that I do on this channel. I think that to me would make more sense. You know, especially with Call of Duty World War II being confirmed, which I'm actually really excited about, because the last Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was just, it was a stinker. Okay, everyone knew that. Nobody liked the sci-fi space battles and all that. But I mean, World War II, that's something that, you know, the community's been wanting. So of course, I think I'd be more excited for that. I might even put a pre-order down once the reveal trailer comes out, because I gotta see this game for myself to figure out, you know, find out whether or not it'll be worth pre-ordering. Yeah, getting any new games this spring, I'd like to. I would like to get Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Yes, I like Sniper Ghost Warrior. Don't judge. The new Prey game looks pretty good. I may want to give that a pick up. And I thought Injustice 2 looked pretty good. I mean, I have played the first one a little bit, and I liked what I played, and they're adding a single player to the second one, if I'm not mistaken, so that's gonna be good. And yeah, that might be one that I pick up. I have no clue though. This next question comes from my buddy RHK Metalhead, and he says, "You suddenly gain the magical power to effortlessly mystify and attract any woman you desire." Okay. Then he says, "Now for a serious question. What are your favorite films of 2016? Honestly, not very many. There wasn't really that many good films last year. I can only think of two. One of them being Hacksaw Ridge. It's a World War II film. I thought that was really good, very realistic. I felt like some points in that film, felt like the quality could have been better, but it was still good nonetheless. And another one was Doctor Strange. I thought that one was pretty good, even though it was rather short. I felt like, at least to me, it felt kind of short. Yeah, those are probably some of my favorite films of 2016. Because most of my favorite films come from either like the early 2000s or before. But I don't know, I'll have to look into some newer ones that came after the early 2000s. Keep that in mind. But those are some of my favorites of 2016. This next question comes from Silent Killer MCR123. They asked, "Do you listen to Iron Maiden at all?" Yes, of course I do. I do like them a whole lot. They are definitely one of my favorite bands from the 80s and the 70s and 80s. I'm not too sure when they came out, I'm gonna be honest. It's either the late 70s or early 80s. I mean, that much I know. Yeah, I do like Iron Maiden a lot. I have a couple of their albums. This one I actually got pretty recently, Somewhere in Time. It's a really great album. I really dug this one a lot. And of course, Iron Maiden's Power Slave. It's another really good one too. Don't know which one I like more. They're both really good. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I do like Iron Maiden. And yeah, I don't listen to them as much as I'd like to, because Power Slave was really the only one that I had for a while, and after this I was like, okay, time for some more stuff. Then I got Somewhere in Time. Like I said, I don't know which one I like more, because they're both really awesome. But yeah, Iron Maiden's great. And yeah, that was Silent Killer MCR's 123 question. Okay, this next question comes from Jam Life. Do you ever plan on making a Lanzarote 2, or somehow continuing the story? That is a good question. I'm glad that somebody did bring that up, but just to answer that right off the bat, no. I don't plan on continuing Lanzarote. Because if you've seen the ending to it, you know that, like, all the characters kind of died in the explosion, you know. The character Michael sacrifices himself to save Earth just by destroying Zerone with him in it. So, there's a lot of characters that have died in Lanzarote. So, it would be really hard to continue it. And not only that, but what would it be about? I mean, Lanzarote's done. It really wouldn't make sense to continue it, you know. But, however, if I ever do plan on doing anything with Lanzarote again, like any type of Lanzarote series, I think if anything, I'm going to make a prequel. Basically, like, show, like, what happened on Zerone before Michael entered it. Like, because not too many people do know the lifestyle of, the people of Zerone. You know, maybe we can show off what, like, give the viewers a better idea why Jester was after Neos. You know, because, I mean, you guys kind of already knew, you guys kind of got the idea that the character Neos was up to no good, and of course, Jester was after him. And I was thinking maybe I can go within that story deeper with a prequel. So, I think that'd be interesting. But yeah. But I won't continue the story. If anything, I'm going back. So, yeah, that was Jam Life's question. I'm sorry if you wanted a Lanzarote 2. It's not happening. So, Peachy Alessandra asked, will you ever cosplay with me? Oh. Please. Oh no, not again. No. So, this next question comes from Batman Gotham. What movies do you like to watch? Some of you may not know, but if you do know me well enough, I was a big Spider-Man fan back in the day, back when I was like 11, 12, whatever. But yeah, I have them on DVD, and unfortunately I can't find the first one right now, which is pretty unfortunate, being that's the best one. But I do have 2 and 3. 2 is pretty good. 3 is... It's not that good. But Spider-Man 2 is pretty good. I like that one. Spider-Man 3, I used to like it. Don't really like it anymore. I mean, it's more like... I don't know what to call it. Like, if I wanted to watch a romance movie, I would watch Titanic! But movies that I do like to watch nowadays, I really liked Chronicle from 2012. Thought that was really good. If you're into like action mixed with sci-fi kind of stuff, I think you would like Chronicle a whole lot. It's really good. But yeah, those are some of the movies I like to watch every now and then. So now we get to the last question of this Q&A. And this question is by Connor Sylvain. Do you play any instruments or have ever thought about it? I've always wanted to growl, but as far as instruments go, no. But I did try learning guitar when I was younger. And I can play a few notes, but nothing too great. But no, not really. Not playing instruments. Have I ever thought about it? I mean, it's crossed my mind, but no, not really. But yeah, like I said, I would like to growl, but I don't know how good I'd be at that. You know, maybe if I get good at it, maybe I'll let you guys hear. But yeah, that's all the questions for today. I'm sorry guys if you were too late to ask a question, but maybe next time around. But yeah, that wraps this up. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. and leave a comment if you want. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. What? Oh crap, it's still recording.